Hi beautiful people, this is Avantika and welcome to Tattva, welcome to Greater Consciousness. And today we're going to talk about the new moon in Libra. Okay, so tomorrow is the new moon in Libra. It's the 7th of October and it is also the first day of Navratri. So it's a very beautiful, auspicious time with a lot of positive energies. As you know, new moons are all about new beginnings, new opportunities, a time to set new goals, okay, and reinvent and recreate new things. And this new moon is here in Libra, and Libra is all about balance and harmony. And as I tell you, every new moon has a theme, okay, and the theme of this new moon in Libra is all about relationships. Yes, it's a very exciting theme. And relationships, not only the romantic kind or the passionate kind, but relationships also with the business, your partnership, your friends, your family, your parents, your siblings, with money, with your home, with your pets. Relationship in all forms, and most importantly, your relationship with yourself. As I always say, your relationship with yourself defines all the relationships in your life. Yeah, so it's a very exciting and beautiful time. And love is in the air. So whether you're single or you already have somebody in your life, you are going to feel the love in the air. And I'll tell you why. Because so Libra is a sign about balance and harmony, and it's a very gentle sign, and it rules over commitment and partnership. And along with that, the planet that rules Libra is Venus, and Venus is about love and relationships and art and beauty and luxury. And it's so exciting when the full moon in Libra brings you into a space of urging you and ushering you into finding balance and harmony and love in your relationships, okay, and in all your relationships. So if it's a time to focus on what is not working and trying to make that work. And relationships are all about honoring and trust and love and kindness and allowance, allowing the person to be who they want to be and you to be who you truly want to be, and then come together to create something so beautiful. So look at relationship more as creationship. What can you do together to create a much more expanded, beautiful life together? And what is it that you are lacking? So if any of your relationships are out of balance, it is the time to relook at your life, relook at why isn't this working, what is going wrong, what am I needing to change. Ask yourself, ask yourself, what can I see, know, be, to bring more love and harmony and balance in all my relationships. Yeah, and ask yourself, do I have all of this with myself? Do I trust me? Do I have unconditional love for me? Because everything begins with you. The energy that you give out is the energy that you receive and the energy that you are being. So everything begins with you, and when you start changing something within you, it starts changing in the outside world as well. So everywhere you think you're having an issue, whether it's your partnership or with your siblings or your parents, what is it that's triggering you? What is it that you need to learn and heal from to make it better? Yeah, because when you are looking at healing a relationship and you're looking at things inwards, yeah, you're also healing yourself, and it's a beautiful synergy of energies that you are going to look at in a completely new perspective, okay? And that is the theme of the new moon in Libra, okay? Now I must warn you that as you know, in my last video, I spoke about the planets going retrograde. Yeah, so as you are ushered into finding balance and harmony in your relationships, 6 planets are retrograde, including Mercury. Now, Mercury is a planet of communication, and the key to any relationship is communication. And when Mercury is going retrograde, that is orbiting in the opposite direction around the sun, what happens is communication becomes really tough, and communication in all forms. So I know a lot of people who have broken relationships or have had breakups during Mercury retrograde, because on the silliest things, or a lot of misunderstanding, and there's a lot of trauma and drama and all these mixed emotions of I'm not good enough, why isn't this working, why am I not getting the attention, this is how I want it to be, it's not like what it used to be. And this can be in partnership, this can be in your friendships, this can be in your romantic relationship, and it could also be with you not feeling good enough and wondering why things are falling apart. So look at it, be patient. Now that you know that Mercury retrograde is creating all the chaos, take a breather, step back, step into the other person's shoes, see what is not working, give each other space. Take some time off, spend some time with yourself, let things rest, just put your swords down, your armors down, let all the chaos of the fight and the quarrel just settle in. Take a breather, try and look at it from a different perspective, understand, be a good listener, be patient. This is the time, because it's a very beautiful learning experience where at one end the new moon in Libra is asking you to focus on bringing balance and harmony, and on the other end you have Mercury going retrograde and asking you to look at the truth of things, and be much better at your communication, because it's the time to be your authentic self. Now what happens in a lot of times in any kind of relationship, we're not willing to see the truth, okay? And a lot of times we are being somebody else or doing things just to keep the peace, or just to have happiness, or just to make things work. But that doesn't last for too long, because you are not being the true you are not being the authentic you. And after some time, what happens is the bubble bursts, okay? And there is more hurt, there's more you did this, there's more blame game, there's more why didn't you do this, why didn't you talk to me, I didn't understand this. So instead of going into that, the diplomatic Libra is asking you to put things right out there, be honest, be brutally honest, and first with yourself, more than the relationship, and ask yourself, what is it in this relationship that is working for me, not working for me? Share that with your partner, communicate, and find a middle ground, because the diplomatic Libra is going to help you find the middle ground. So there's a me and there is a we, so there's each of you have your individualistic needs, and then there's the greater needs of the relationship. So put it out there, see what works for you, find the middle ground, and when it is all out there, it gives each of you a better understanding as to how can we make this work in a much better way, where we can all have a win-win situation. So that is the beauty of this new moon. Now let's see what is it that we can do to bring or to get the best out of this new moon. So the first thing that I can tell you is be open. Be open to things, be open to listening, be open to new ideas, new possibilities, okay? And if you are feeling a little pressurized to take any decision, just let it rest. Just take some time off, let it rest. Everything doesn't have to happen now, okay? And any which ways, Mercury is not the time to make commitments, to make agreements. You need to look at the fine prints, because like I said, Mercury can create a lot of miscommunication. So if you are pressurized to take a decision, just let it rest. Okay, and if you are pressurizing somebody else to make a commitment or to make a decision, then just back off, give a little bit space, because sometimes a no can mean not now. Okay, and sometimes the no can also be a yes down the line. Okay, so be open, don't be in the energy of agendas and controlling. Be open, there are so many possibilities, and know that whatever is going to happen in divine timing, and is going to happen for the highest good of each and every one in that situation. Okay, the universe always has your back, and it is there to love and support you. Okay, another thing we can do is reinvent yourself, freshen up. We have Venus, which is supporting Libra, and Venus is all about beauty and luxury, art, and adorn yourself. Enjoy, go and do something that makes you happy. Maybe get a massage, or do up your room, or in your business you could just change the packaging. Create something different, freshen up the look. It's time, because when you change, when you bring about a change, what happens is you start feeling good. When you look good, when you feel good, you communicate better with the outside world, with your personality, and with the way you carry yourself, and you feel much more confident. And when you feel confident, what happens is you start attracting the right people, the right opportunities, and this is the time to reinvent yourself. And of course, it's also the festive season, so why not, and with all the magic and the beautiful goddess energies that is coming up with Navratri. I mean, ignite the goddess in you, ignite the magic in you. It is time. So just freshen up, change things. You could even just change or brighten up your home, or do something different. Okay, the next we have is be honest. Be honest and true to yourself, to your partner and your relationship. It is about, again, finding the balance between me and we. Okay, and doing things in terms that work for everybody, like I told you before. And it's not only in business, it's not only in romantic relationships, but also in business and agreements and treaties, in anything and everything. So look at a relationship not from the point of codependency, but interdependency. What is it that you can do together to create better and more for each other? Whether it's a couple in business, whether you're coming together to create something, it could just be a beautiful lunch that you're throwing, or anything. Put things on the table that is working for you, not working for you. Get the clarity for yourself, because only once you get clarity for yourself is when you can put it out there. And all you single people out there, figure out what has not worked out in your past relationship. Okay, see what it is that you would like to change, and start looking at creating that. When you have clarity as to what you want in a relationship, you will start attracting that. Okay, and focus your energies on understanding, focus your energies on creation, and honor each other's boundaries and limits, and find a middle ground, something that will create a win-win situation for everybody. Another thing that you can do is revamp your relationships. If you are having, if you think it's gone all dull and boring, do something that is much more exciting. Relive old moments, relive the magic, rekindle it, and for all you single people out there, go and find somebody new. Just go out there, meet people. You never know what's coming your way. And if you are having a tough time in your relationship, it's time to keep your quarrels aside. Mercury is going to make you, Mercury is something that, is going to make you look at all your past and see what went wrong and what didn't go wrong, and bring up and rake up everything from the past. But that is what you need to keep aside. Yeah, keep your quarrels aside. Look at the bigger picture. Gratitude. If you've been into a relationship for a long time, look at all the things, all the beautiful things in it. When you start showing gratitude in your relationship and you honor your partner, you honor yourself, love and honor yourself, and respect, what happens is the energy of gratitude creates more. It allows you to focus on what is working for you than what is not working for you, because we as humans just love to constantly crib and complain and go crazy about what is not working. What about all the beautiful things that are working for you and the relationship? Yeah, and if it is really tough for you, then go ask for help. Go meet a couple therapist or a coach. See how you can find and make and bring more balance and harmony and settle things down, because as human beings, we are constantly changing and growing. Yeah, and it is very important that when you are in a relationship, as you individually change and grow, you have to adjust to the growth of your partner as well, and that growth is very beautiful. And that is what I was talking to you about, creationship, where you can truly be you, the authentic you, without hiding any parts of you, without trying to pretend, without trying to be somebody else in the relationship just to make peace in it. Because as you grow, your choices change, your way of doing things change, and it's okay. We are here to change and grow. So honor that in yourself, honor that in your partner, honor that in your relationships. Yeah, and rekindle it, find something new to do. Yeah, and just light up the spark it up. Yeah, and of course, another thing that you can do is manifest. New moons is new beginnings, new opportunities, and manifestation. Yeah, when we are stuck in everything that's not working for us, we kind of miss the opportunity in creating something new. Okay, and manifestation is all about being the energy of creating. Ask and receive. The universe is abundant and it's constantly there to give you what you want. Okay, we miss out on asking. We're not used to asking. You don't know how to ask. Just simply ask for what you want, and you will be surprised at how the things will come around. Don't ever question how, when, where, why. Just ask and be open to receiving, whether it's looking for new love, whether it's finding peace in a relationship, whether it's growing your business. You can manifest almost anything. So I want to share with you, so I have one of my students whom I've been mentoring, and she's been going through a really tough time financially, and she did an abundance ritual with me in June. Okay, and what happened is, in that ritual she had asked for a healing center for herself, and she said, Avantika, I have no clue how this has come, when it's going to come, but I so want my own healing center. And I'm like, okay, let's see what the magic creates, and ask and receive. And I still remember on the 15th of August I got a call from her saying that, you know what, Avantika, I have opened my own healing center, and today, like right now. And she did a video call and she showed me the place, and it was so beautiful. And she said it happened in the most strangest way. As I said, she was not in a financial capacity to start on her own. But what happened is, a common friend of theirs came along and gave them a key to a completely done up, furnished shop in the middle of the city, and said, take this, yeah, and all you have to do is pay the bills, the electricity bills or whatever you're using, and it's completely done up. It's so beautiful. And he's like, I don't want the rent. I love the work that you're doing, and currently I don't require this place, so just use it. And it was so beautiful that the universe gifted her what she truly wanted to do in the most miraculous way. So ask and receive, and you can ask for almost anything. Ask for a new job, ask for more self-love, ask for something to get healed, ask for clarity, ask for anything, okay? And Trust me, what you will ask for, you will receive. Have faith and surrender. Yeah. Last but not the least, yeah, self-love. Do a lot of self-love. Like I said, your relationship begins with you. And self-love is not about doing things for yourself, buying things, having things, owning things. No. Self-love is your relationship with yourself. Do you trust yourself? Do you love yourself? Do you have that unconditional love? Do you have forgiveness for yourself? And the kindness and the compassion. Don't be hard on yourself. We are so busy always trying to keep everybody happy, and we're so focused on doing so much on the outside that we miss out on giving time to ourselves, just being with you. So self-love is truly, truly having that relationship with you, and it begins with honesty. It begins with the truth, living your authentic truth. And when you start living your authentic truth, then you're no longer living, you're no longer lying, you're no longer hiding, you're no longer trying to be somebody else. Yeah, and yes, it is a process. I have been in the process for a long time, and I'm still in that journey. Yeah, I'm still in that journey, and it's a beautiful journey, because every time I am willing and courageous enough to see a different aspect of me and start loving that aspect, because we are not perfect. Yeah, but we do live in a world where we aspire to be perfect. We want everything to be so idealistic, the perfect romantic relationship, the perfect boyfriend, the perfect friend, and everything has to be perfect at all times. Your moods, your situations, how you're looking, how you're behaving. We even don't allow our children to be angry or throw tantrums because, oh my God, that's not good. But that's not living, That's not living. And all I can say is, every time I do the session of telling you what is happening in the universe, these stars, these planets, the sun and the moon, they are our universe, and they're affecting each and every one of us. Yeah, like your astrological birth chart is kind of governing you as an individual. These stars and planets are governing each and every one of us. And while you are feeling the chaos and the turmoil and the anger, the agitation, the lower emotions, the frustration, and everything that you are going through, so is the person around you, with you. They are going through the same thing. And a lot of times we can't share it. A lot of times we are not being open to talking about it. But we all are going through it. So can we show a little bit more kindness and love to ourselves, to others? Yeah. So wishing you all a lot of love, light, and abundance, kindness, joy, beauty. Celebrate yourself. There's just one and only one unique you, and build that relationship with yourself. It's a beautiful one. It's one of the most beautiful one, and it's a journey. It's not going to happen overnight. Yeah, and see your truth. Start living your authentic truth, and trust me, the right people, the right places, the right situations, everything will start falling in place. Yeah, and in this journey you might lose a few people, you might find change in a lot of things, but that is the beauty of it, because when you start living your authentic truth, life is just beautiful, and it's unlimited, and it's magnificent. Yeah, and we are here to live our authentic truth, and that is what all ascension is all about as well. Yeah, so I'm going to leave you with lots of love and light. Take care, have a lovely Navratri, and use the magic of the new moon to create something abundant and new and more for yourself. Yeah, take care. God bless. Bye.